What is going on, everybody, today on this beautiful, I guess at time of recording, it's a Wednesday night. It's been a little bit. Marselis has been on a trip, actually on a big trip, on a long trip. We'll probably get into that. But welcome to the T.O.D. project. I kind of fucked up the intro there a little bit, but welcome to the T.O.D. project. Episode 30 today. Finally hit 30. Marselis, how you doing?
I'm doing good and getting better. Go smile no matter the weather. Out here in Dallas, Texas. It's been a movie today. The vibration's been amazing. I'm gonna get into a little bit about what happened today, and then go into our topic that we're gonna have at hand. But yeah, Jared, I'm ready to kick it off. This is episode 30. And I'm excited, man. Every time we have a podcast, I'm excited. So you already know what's good, bro.
For real, dog. For real. I mean, let's talk a little bit. You've been out where? You've been PR. You've been
Man,
where?
I've been to Puerto Rico, Miami, back to Nashville for a day, then left Nashville. Well, I went from Puerto Rico to Nashville for a day. Then I went to Miami, and then now I'm in Dallas, Texas. And then Thursday we'll be going to Houston, or Friday we'll be going to Houston.
Okay. Okay. So you got what, couple days in Dallas and then you leave. Are you you're probably just driving Friday morning, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just riding with Michael Dream Weaver. Shout out to him. We're gonna be riding to Houston. There's a regional event there. One thing is really good about events, you network with people. You never know what that person can do for your business and stuff that you do. So I'm excited for this weekend, and I'm ready to dive into this podcast like a diver that jumps off the high dive in the Olympics.
Yeah, I mean, it's perfect timing for what we wanted to talk about, right? Since I mean, we wanted to talk about this a little bit ago, but obviously Marcel's doing what he's doing, wanting to get us both on this. Things just haven't been lining up. Granted, he's having the time of his life doing, going PR in Miami, doing what he wants. So no harm, no foul. You're enjoying it. Just didn't line up how we wanted it to, but that's okay. But you were talking about it today. That's all that matters. So I mean, if you wanna, I mean, you're going around. Obviously, you're based in Nashville. Traveling mainly is a thing that we're going to be talking about today, and the importance of traveling. I saw you posted on Twitter today. I think it was posting on Twitter. I think you posted on Twitter. It was something along the lines of when you travel, it opens up your perspective.
Yeah,
It
it
was
it does.
it was something about that. Am I correct? Do I recall that correctly
Yes.
today?
The tweet specifically was like I was saying, traveling is a paradigm and a perspective shifter, because
Yeah, that's what it was.
the reason why I say that is because if you go to a country, for instance, let's say you don't even go to Puerto Rico, and you hear one person say, "Yo, you don't want to go to Puerto Rico. There's bad things going on. They're robbing people. They're taking kids hostage and all that stuff. You don't want to go down there." And that limits a lot of people from going down there and seeing the true beauty of what goes on that island, and how people really truly react. People are out there, really out there vibing. They're actually having a good time. You'll see some of the best beaches in the world. You'll see so many people smiling and happy, having a good time, if you just simply go and travel and have a good time yourself, and don't let somebody else that never traveled before, or listen to what somebody got to say about, oh, this country is dangerous. There's danger everywhere. You can die right there at your house. Wherever you at right now, you could die right there. So that's why I say like the paradigm can be shifted, because for one, you're getting to the mode where you don't have a consistent schedule all the time, right? So you're always
Mhm.
going to constantly have to adapt. And then far as like the other thing I was talking about, as far as like respective mindset and all that stuff, and how you just grow and you develop as a person when you travel, is the fact that you meet new people from different countries that you literally they can do business with you in so many different ways.
Mhm.
And you get connected with amazing people. And Jared, what type of trips have you been to, and like what really, I know London really impacted your life. I know it did. I know it did.
Yeah, London.
Yeah.
London was a big one. To give the people context, we had an international event out in London, and the amount of people that I met, not only within like
Mhm.
Artsy, like QC, um, but the amount of people in general that I met, like that I never would have met in my life, it was amazing. That in itself, obviously going to one of the, one of the like financial centers of the world, one of the biggest cities in the world, like it was insane. It was a big shell shock because it was the first time I traveled like without immediate family. Like I traveled like me and my buddy Frank. I don't know if you remember Frank. You may remember Frank. I don't know.
I'm not for sure if I seen his face, because I know faces, but I know names. I'll be like, man,
Ooh.
I've seen this person somewhere. They tell me that. Oh, snap, that's who you are.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
But yeah, me and my buddy Frank, like we never met before. And he was based out of Milwaukee. So like I flew from where I am now. We have a little like regional airport down to Chicago, and we
Mhm.
flew out of Chicago. We basically met in Chicago, but like I flew from here to Chicago and then Chicago to Dublin, Dublin to London, like without
Oh.
without any immediate family. So like it's the
Mhm.
first time I had to like manage myself in that scenario. Granted, the layover times gave us a lot of leeway, you know, going from one side of the airport to the other, going through, you know, international customs and everything. Obviously that's how it laid it out anyways to give us time, but we didn't really have any stressors. So that was a good thing, thankfully.
Mhm.
Um but yeah, like just the essence of getting there was a big experience. Having that responsibility, knowing in the back of my head, like if I miss this flight, you know, if I miss this flight, bro, I'm waiting here for like a day and a half, and then paying an extra, you know, paying an extra for an extra ticket. Especially if I was stuck somewhere like in like Ireland, or you know, what if I was stuck in Dublin? I missed the plane to London. Like I'm not taking a fucking train. Are you kidding me? No, I want to fly. I ain't taking a train, but yeah, it was surreal. Obviously, getting to London was amazing. Like I stated already, meeting the new people, and not even the people that I've connected with online prior to that, meeting people like even just walking through the streets, like with the squad, but like walking by yourself, or, you know, just going into a restaurant, or like just meeting the people that run the restaurant in general, like getting different perspectives from people across the world, halfway across the world, was insane. And
Yeah.
and even seeing how they view Americans, that was the best part.
Oh, I bet you got a story about that where like maybe somebody from London maybe asked you a question, or was like, hey, so how is it America? Is it true that you guys are like this? Because they do have a whole entire like perspective on how they view Americans. You know, they view us as like lazy, entitled, things like that. And I know over there they're grinding, they're getting it in. Most people in like London and UK, they dress really nice. Like you don't really see too many people like walking around like looking like bums there. Like everybody's like, fresh, I guess
the
you could
the
say.
crazy thing with what you said is it was actually the opposite.
Yeah,
Every like random person I had no idea
yeah,
that like no idea of that I met, and they obviously, my accent, you know, Midwestern accent says it all. Um, they obviously knew I was from America, but then sometimes I asked my like to get their opinions on Americans. They're like, honestly, every single person that I've met over here that's been from America has been insanely hardworking, like really driven towards what they wanted to do. And they said they've also been really fun at parties or really fun at bars. So
that's good then. That's good. That's good.
so I guess us Americans we're upholding a decent reputation overseas, which is good. But yeah.
That makes me proud though.
I
Like,
talked about this with Hope when we had, I think that was all the way back in episode 3.
man, look how far we've come, bro. Literally, man.
But yeah,
Shout out to her.
yeah, honestly, shout out to Hope. Damn, we got to get Hope back on this. That'd be fun,
Yeah,
especially with you, because you had to miss that one. Where you were? I think you were in
yeah.
Miami. I think you were in Miami when
I think I was in Miami the first time I went to
mm-hmm.
Miami. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, damn, we got to get her on the podcast again with us too. Um, but yeah, I talked about this with Hope, like the stereotypes, like to get her stereotypes and everything. But I told her that like what I just told you about the reputation that I heard from some other people. She was actually, you know, all on board with that too. So that was probably the most surprising thing. Obviously, they asked about Trump and like what do I think of Trump and everything. And
Oh snap! They over there talk about Trump. That ain't even their president.
yeah, bro, he's all over the news. Come on,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
all over.
He's
He was
he's
all over the
everywhere.
news.
Man, that's one of the most interesting presidents we done ever had, bro. Like for real.
Let's see, at least the one that we've been alive for.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean,
I
we didn't
heard I
really.
heard Nixon was an asshole.
Oh, bro, yeah. I read about Nixon, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, like, yeah, I heard he was
Mhm.
an asshole. Low key behind doors. You know, a lot of presidents like back then they didn't have a lot of social media and stuff. So like Donald Trump, he gets to express this what he used to before they fucking like ban. Dude, they banned the president from social media. Do y'all know what that means? Do y'all know how powerful that is? Like if they can shut up the president, they can shut up everybody. Literally, you're not safe.
Nobody's
um,
safe. Nobody's safe from the ban hammer, from the cancel culture.
Yeah, bro. He got canceled, and like literally, I told mom, I said, "That's not good. This is our president, bro." But anyways, um, we got into politics for a second.
No, that's good. I was actually gonna ask
But
you.
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, or kind of segue into it, since like I haven't really been anywhere other than London. Like, and you've been within the United States, traveling around. Like, obviously meeting different people from the United States. Um, I guess
Oh, overseas is coming.
in the environment, rather than like I know you're from Nashville, I'm from Wisconsin, like we're very different, but it's not the same when you don't meet someone in their environment. So like
Oh,
what's it
okay.
like for you from Nashville to Miami or Nashville to Dallas or Nashville to Connecticut. Like
Oh,
'cause
okay.
you
Okay.
and Nashville to LA, like you've been everywhere in the like every like decent place. Any um
Like major city in the United States,
like
I've been
major
to.
metro location. Yeah, you've been New York, LA, central, like central United States, Nashville, Dallas, Miami. What's your
Okay.
what's your take on that?
So when you go to different cities, you really get to experience, like you said, you get to actually experience where that person lives at. For instance, like I'm at Michael Weaver's house right now. I'm experiencing exactly how he operates on a daily basis. I pick up on his habits. I'm seeing how he leads people and how he spiritually develops himself and how he just always has a good time, and he never just really like is stressed out. He never just does extra hard work, but he still has a lot of money. He still travels the world. He still take care of his daughter. He's still having good times and having fun. And I'm seeing that. So guess what's going to happen if you're actually being in an environment with that person that you might have met on the internet that you see that's successful and doing great things, and you're actually with them, you're going to level up too. They're going to drop gems on you. They're going to give you nuggets that you can go back to your home city, your home state, and
Hmm.
implement into your life. There's a reason why, people travel. There's a reason why other rappers travel to different places to meet other rappers and make songs and collab with. We're just making our songs in real life. We're just making our life is a song. Our life is a movie. And we just, it's good to collaborate. So out here in Dallas, one thing I really learned is, man, Texas is so damn big. It's so many people here. Like most of them, they don't give a fuck. Like they ain't got time to really talk to you. They gotta go home to their 9 to 5, their kids and all that stuff. And it's pretty dang. It gets hot out here, but dang, at nighttime it gets kind of cold. Like it's hard to explain. Like you know how like in Texas, there's not really a lot of mountains. There's not a whole lot of trees. There's a lot of flat land. It kind of reminds you like back in the day, Wild Wild West. It's like that now, except for there's buildings and cars and all that stuff now. No more horse and buggy, but it's still like that, man. Like it's dry in the bitch, but I love it. It's fun. It's fun. We had a good time. We was out here celebrating Cinco de Mayo, bro, in downtown Dallas. They had a freaking live band playing with a saxophone, a trumpet, a trombone, like doom, 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 doom. I'm over here with some rockers, bro. I'm just getting it out
Hey,
there, bro. Like,
hey.
hey, Cinco de Mayo. So I have fun that way.
I had
And
me some
then
tacos today too. Did
hey,
you have tacos or
okay,
what'd you
okay. I
have? What'd you have?
quesadilla, I had a
Oh, okay.
quesadilla.
Anyway, sorry, I cut you off.
So then let's go into Connecticut. So when I got to Connecticut, I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, whoa, what in the hell is this? The buildings look messed up. People, the way they live, like their houses are like really close together. I'm pretty sure you see in Chicago.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I mean,
that's like East Coast though. Like that's big
yeah,
city. That's big city East Coast. They're just compact in fucking
hmm
everything.
right. But we got to Connecticut, was out there chilling and stuff, and they had a nice little lake and behind the Airbnb. The people on the Beast Coast squad, their energy is a whole different type of energy and vibe. And up there, I feel like you gotta be a person that's not like pushy. You know what I'm saying? Like You gotta be somebody. If somebody comes up and talk shit to you, you gotta be ready to fight, or you gotta be ready for whatever. And I feel like up there in the East Coast, they are tougher in a way, and in their mindset and stuff that they go through as far as their life. And we had a bomb ass time. We had an amazing event, and most of the people on the Connecticut team are Hispanic. So I'm picking up off of, on like how to speak certain words in Spanish, how they eat, their culture and everything, because I want to do business with Latinas and Latinos. I want to be able to communicate with them on a deeper level. So the only way I'm gonna be able to do that is I'm gonna have to understand their culture. I'm gonna have to understand how to speak Spanish. And they taught me a lot of stuff about how to speak Spanish and everything like that. We even had Mike Neverett fly in. We had Tim Slummer there. We had Chris Vargas. He hit Chairman 100 while we was down there. That was just a crazy experience.
Can
And
you give
I
us a Can you give us a sentence in Spanish or no?
Oh no, I got a couple of words. I'm working on it, y'all.
The emphasis words like baño, por
Yeah.
favor.
Pero, por favor, baño, disculpe, you gotta roll the R, pardon me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand little simple words like de nada, like that's like saying you're welcome or no problem. And you got like gracias, thank you, hola, simple stuff
Mhm.
like that. Como se llamas, like what is your name?
Mhm.
Just basic stuff like that. I'm not full blown doing a whole sentence or conversation with anybody yet. I'm still on the basic, the tip of the iceberg.
Mhm. Yeah.
But we working on it though. I really challenged myself for an hour today to start learning Spanish, because you know how much valuable our brand would be if we had the Hispanic company or community into our stuff too. That's a whole nother millions of people that can get a hold to what we do as far as our podcast brand and everything.
I mean,
And
Rose can speak Spanish.
I mean, she can, and that's the thing. We can even do her
Rose
translate. She can
is
translate
what
for
is
us.
she? Is she Puerto Rican?
She's
She's
Colombian.
Colombian.
Yeah. No, she's
Colombian.
Ecuadorian. Ecuadorian. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think no Colombian. She's one of the two.
I think
Though
she's
we.
Colombian. I think she's Colombian.
Yeah.
I
She
think I
might. She might.
remember.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, we might be way wrong, and this might look bad, but
It's got to be one of the two, man. But yeah, and that just goes to show like there's so many different types of Latina. It's not just Mexicans, like people in Tennessee be like, oh, Mexican. I'm like, dude. You don't even know what you don't know. There's El
Mm-mm.
Salvadorians, there's Ecuadorians, there's Argentinians, there's Costa Rican. Like there's it's so many different Latinas, just like almost every other race, got so many different other races that people don't talk about. Like
Mhm.
Asian, they talk about Chinese people. But when you travel, you truly get to see different people. And it's
Mm.
just like I said, it's so different. But that's Connecticut though. Connecticut's vibes. Oh my God. Oh. A story just hit me like a light bulb, bro. Oh, dude, they turn up anywhere. We're in the middle of a parking lot with freaking buildings that got graffiti on it around us. There was a little bitty shop, like a little Mexican restaurant, buffet on the corner. We go in there, we like 20, 30 deep. I'm like the only black dude there. You know what I'm saying? We packed in there as sardines, like some Mexicans. We all up in there, but everybody was different type of Latinas and stuff. We're in there waiting, getting our meal. We got our stuff. I go outside. I'm thinking we finna go eat at the Airbnb. No, I go out there. I see Tim sitting outside eating with two or three other people on the team, eating some beans and rice, sitting outside by the car. So then everybody starts coming out there, and then one person on the team plays speakers, started playing some music and stuff. Next thing you know, bro, we had a whole full circle. We was in the middle of the circle. People was dancing, and
Mhm.
it was amazing, man. And yeah,
I think the
that's how it
best
was in
thing.
Connecticut.
I think the best thing about like I guess the thing, my outlook on travel, you don't got to travel to a different country or a different state to see a different perspective, you know? Like
True,
if you're
true,
looking to see
true,
a different
true.
perspective, go just like in Wisconsin, like
Yeah.
it's very easy like to see, I guess I'll relate it back to like the political spectrum. It's very easy to see like the different perspectives if you live in Milwaukee, you know?
Right, right, right.
Like if you live in Milwaukee, like it's just a bigger city, right? Like for me, I'm from central Wisconsin. There's a lot of people that are um how do I put it? Traditional, like, like how you think country folk, to put it like
Mm-hmm.
that, would be politically or would be ideologically or, you know, mindset like. But taking that, like, let's say go in the situation, I'm from Marshfield, I want to see different perspective. Let me travel 3 hours south. I don't have to go to a different state. I don't have to go to a different country to meet new people and see different things and experience
Mm-hmm.
different things, right? um it's not just limited to going across the world, or, you know, you don't have to go across the world to see something new, which is crazy, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
you like what you said, like you don't know what you don't know, so why do you think you have to travel 8 hours in a plane to see something different when it's could potentially be your next door neighbor or 3 hours away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the best part. Like, use travel obviously to experience things, but to ask questions,
Mm. Yep.
you know? Like in your case, you went to in Connecticut, like you said, the whole team out there, the whole Beast Coast team is Hispanic, you know, or majority Hispanics. Like, and you said you were asking, trying to learn Spanish, you know, that's a conversation you probably haven't had in a while or wanted to engage in a while. And there you go. Like you went there with some intentions that you probably didn't really have. And now you came out of it learning new things. And all that had to happen was you had probably had to ask a question. Hey, can you teach me how to say this? That's, you know.
Exactly. And they'll let you know what's good, bro. Um, Also, like I want to pinpoint on this when it comes to traveling. Like you said, you don't have to go out of the country. You ain't got to go out of state. But it's good for you to venture out a little bit because us as human beings, we constantly want to evolve and we constantly want to do better. And there is a chemical in our brain called endorphins. So whenever you go and do something, or dopamine, my bad. Well, both of them are like good. They feel good chemicals. Both of them are. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways, you're constantly searching for progress, right? Your brain, you as a human being. So if you're traveling, you're going somewhere new, it's refreshing. You're not in the same old routine. You're not seeing the same old freaking one boulevard with McDonald's this side and Subway over here, Walmart here. That's all you have. Like you're going out and you may see a lake you never seen before. You may see a waterfall you never seen before, and really you have time to really maybe even gather your thoughts and be one with yourself, like when you go out in nature or wherever it may be. But yeah, you got to get out, venture out and not get stuck in the same routine, because that's when you get stagnant, when you're in the same place. And sometimes I catch myself like, damn, like I feel like I'm on a hamster wheel. I feel like I'm just doing the same thing over and over
Mm-hmm.
again. I need something different. So now I'll go on trips or whatever. But it's not that I'm just going on trips. I got an intention behind everything that I do, is to
Mm-hmm.
meet new people, network, expand my business, expand my mindset, and yeah, also I want to have fun.
I think it all stems back to what your tweet was, how we started this conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shifting paradigms, you know, shifting perspectives, you know, that's, I feel like, I feel like too many people use travel as a sense to get away.
Mm.
I feel
Yeah.
like using travel as a method to learn and expand should be something rather than just using it as a vacation.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Like I've kind of lost the let me go to Mexico because I want a week off of work, you know? I've kind of lost that. Like I want to go to I want to go to Puerto Rico so I can meet the people I've connected with online in Puerto Rico, you know? Like I want to meet them, I want to learn who they are. Like I could give two fucks. Granted, it'll be nice, but like I could give two fucks about laying on the beach for a week. Like I want to go experience new things, see new things, you
Mm-hmm.
know? Like I'm not about like going to a place to sit at a resort. I'm about going to a place to walk through the streets, you know, experience the environment, experience the country or the place for what it is rather than the touristy place that I paid thousands of dollars just to chill at, you know?
Exactly, bro. And I know people that will go on a trip and literally be in the hotel the whole time. What are you doing? Like you need to experience this, because the cheapest and the most valuable thing that we have is time. So use your time wisely. So when you go on a trip, enjoy it, experience stuff, go taste some new food, get some authentic food. Like if you're in Puerto Rico, go to an authentic restaurant. Don't go to freaking Chick-fil-A in Puerto Rico. Don't do that. Go. go get you some good tacos, some good, you know what I'm saying, something that's made right there on the island. And you will really thank yourself for it. Like get you if you want to get coconut juice somewhere like on the island, go get an actual coconut. Like that's what it's all about when it comes to traveling. It's just getting your feet in the sand, feeling that ocean, just seeing, giving your eyes, giving your brain just something else to see, and just be like, whoa, like God has made beautiful things on this planet. Like it's just too much out here to just not go see
Mhm.
it. Really.
There's too many people in the world to not want to see a different perspective. Like
Yeah.
why would you just stay sheltered, right? Why would you stay sheltered? Granted, it's comfortable, and some people are okay with comfortable. Some people are okay with consistency and not taking risks. But like for me personally, and I know for you as well, like got it. I have a drive to go see different things. So
Yes, sir.
damn, I gotta make it at least down to Nashville to hit you up or something, my
Man,
man. Damn.
that's gonna be lit.
Make it down to Nashville, pump some iron with you. Woo.
Eat some good food.
Eat some good food. Go to like a steakhouse. Ooh.
Oh no! Oh,
Get some
not the
get some
steakhouse,
get some Nashville barbecue in my system.
bro.
Oh, that's a different type of barbecue.
That or some
Southern
hot chicken.
barbecue. Oh, brother. Oh my god.
Then we gotta take you downtown, bro, where you get to see some live bands perform and everything. Listen to some good music. Maybe go to the river or go to a nice lake. Get on a boat or a kayak.
Bro,
Float the river,
you know what
bro.
I'm excited
Oh,
for? You know what I'm excited
what's
for?
that? What's that?
I gotta give a quick shout out to our boy Brandon Messina.
Oh, that fight. That fight.
Yeah. So when you're coming
Yeah.
up to Wisconsin,
Yeah.
when we go to Superior for that fight,
Mm.
you are gonna see a part of Wisconsin that you've never seen in your life before.
Bro, okay, go ahead. You gotta let me know about this before I go up there, bro. I gotta go get these lumberjacks out there in
It
Wisconsin
is.
for our ambassador, bro. But Brandon about to whoop his ass, and I'm ready to record this. I'm ready to see him do it, and also I know he wants us to compensate him to put a logo on his shorts while he's boxing or not boxing, doing MMA. He's doing it all, shit. But
Mm-hmm.
anyways. I cannot wait for him to have that triumph on his shorts, bro. He's out there throwing them elbows. There's a reason why they call him the standing bear, and he don't care. He about to give whoever he's fighting the claws. That's all I got to say. He about to give him the claws, bro.
Honestly, but yeah, like I'm gonna come at it from a very
Yeah.
honest way here. You probably will be the only black guy in the room.
I'm used to it.
And there won't be any other people of different race other than white.
Yeah. You think they're gonna look at me weird, bro? They're gonna be like, who is this black man in here?
Potentially. That's how northern Wisconsin is.
Shoot.
They're gonna be like, why is he here? Like, not like fuck this guy. It's just like what?
I'm gonna stand out in the building, so
But like that's northern Wisconsin, bro. They're all like yeah, you put it lumberjacks. I would say I would go that far. Like very outdoorsy, very traditional, like very
sawing down
very
trees and
blue
shit.
collar. Yeah, very blue collar. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Superior is a far ass way up north too, so you're gonna be hearing a very very thick Midwestern accent up there.
Do they got good pancakes there? Cause
Dog, that is where the best pancakes ever are. That is the location.
I need some with some good maple syrup, bro.
Some good breakfast food comes from northern Wisconsin, my man.
Hey, turn up, bro.
But yeah, it'll be nice. Are people on a deck with you? Damn, he's coughing.
Bro.
Hell.
I know I'm right here doing a podcast. They going crazy over here. So we about to end it. I feel like we done dropped a lot of sauce, man. And they out here getting lit or whatever, doing their thing. But I want to say, if you listen to this on this podcast right now, I want to say go out and live. Matter of fact, this is what GOAL stands for. Go out and live. GOAL. Go out and live. So set a goal for yourself to go do something different and enjoy yourself and go out and travel, have a good time. Get your butt off the couch. Get out the state that you live in. Go have some fun. Jared, take it away, brother.
So guys, obviously, like, go experience new things. Don't be stagnant. You know, we say this all the time. Like, do the things that you want to do. Go experience new things. Go grow as a person. That is our, mantra basically. Excuse me. But again, we thank you for listening to finally episode 30 of the TOD project. We've been running this for a while, but we finally getting there. It's awesome
Let's
that
go.
Marcellus and I were able to connect finally. He's in Dallas, so we finally found a time, able to connect. But gonna be getting back on that consistent schedule now with this again. But yeah, again, thank you for coming out today. Episode 30, the TOD project, and we will see you guys next time. Take it easy.